fuck did you think was gonna happen?
While she's spewing this fucking garbage out of that sewer hole in her face.
Like $150 million fucking dollars to Pakistan?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Jim Artle, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Couchside Rants. If you haven't done so already and you're new to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. When you do subscribe, please make sure you hit that bell notification so YouTube notifies you every time I put up new content. Today's video, to me, is just another wow factor. Yes, I like to cover political things, and this one is no different. So, at the behest of Nancy Pelosi, the Democratic Party decided to address the Senate floor on the trauma of January 6th. And of course, they're going to start out with good old AOC. Now, if you saw my previous video that I did on her Instagram post, you'll see that I'm pretty much calling her out on her bullshit. But again, here she is, blabbering on about how we're trying to suppress what the victims felt. And we're trying to protect the people that acted inappropriately at the Capitol. Listen to the gall of this fucking woman. Jesus Christ, she is dumb.
Some are already demanding that we move on, or worse, attempting to minimize, discredit, or belittle the accounts of survivors. In doing so, they not only further harm those who were there that day and provide cover for those responsible, but they also send a tremendously damaging message to survivors of trauma all across this country.
Holy shit. You heard that, right? You heard that. We're trying to further the suffering of victims of trauma by trying to discredit them. No, AOC, trust me. Trust me when I say you did a good job of discrediting yourself with the help of MSNBC. Because let's face it, you weren't at the Capitol building. No, you were not. How do I know? Because you, in your own words, in your own video, stated you were in your office. Well, let's look and see where your office is located in comparison to the Capitol building. You're over here across the street. Across the street in a different building. And how do you get from your office to the Capitol building? An underground fucking tunnel connects the office building that you were in to the Capitol building. You were at no point in time in fucking danger. Jesus. Holy hell. Is that what people your age do? They play the victim the whole time? I was so scared for my life. You're a fucking actor. This is a bullshit narrative. Oh, and you make my fucking head want to explode.
So in a sense, even though she was back in her own home, recovering from the COVID vaccine shot she got months before your grandma is ever going to get it, even though she was not corporeally present at the Capitol, Rashida Tlaib was there in spirit. Rashida Tlaib, the woman that screeched to impeach the mother bleeper, was sobbing and complaining about the heated rhetoric.
Holy shit. Let me see if I got this right. Rashida Tlaib wasn't even at the Capitol at all. She was at home recovering from COVID. Let that sink in. She wasn't even there. But she is going to sit there and speak on it and act all upset, crying and hysterical. Oh my God, my stomach. No, let's face it. This is fucking absurd. AOC wants to sit here and say that we're trying to diminish the effects of that event on the victims while covering up for the people that did it. But fucking Rashida Tlaib, who wasn't even there, is gonna try and cry fucking victim? What the fuck? Seriously!
The trauma from just being here, existing as a Muslimah, is so hard, but imagine my team, which I lovingly just adore. They are diverse. I have LGBTQ staff. I have a beautiful Muslimah that wears her hijab proudly in the halls. I have Black women that are so proud to be here to serve their country. And I worry every day for their lives because of this rhetoric.
Then you want to go in and describe the horror of you being there as a Muslim? What the fuck does your religious preference have to do with the aftermath and traumatic episodes you're having when you weren't even fucking there? What the hell? And people are gonna eat this shit up. Wow. Oh my God. And of course, fucking AOC is gonna run over there and pat her on the back. Oh my God, we feel for you. We understand. Understand what? You weren't even fucking there. Holy shit. It's right fucking here. You're gonna cry victim at an event you weren't there, and then this fucking Yahoo AOC and all her brilliant fucking wisdom is gonna come over there and console you. America, if you cannot see the farce that is being played in front of us, we are truly doomed. We are truly doomed.
Survival can exact a terrible price. Pity poor Dean Phillips, a middle-aged white bloke representing an overwhelmingly white district in Minnesota. He's sitting there figuring, there's no way I can get a piece of this survivor action short of having my transition backdated a month. And then the muse descends. Dean Phillips, it turns out, is also a survivor. He was so traumatized that he was driven to pass for Republican.
For I felt that the insurrectionists who were trying to break down the doors right here would spare us if they simply mistook us for Republicans. But within moments, I recognized that blending in was not an option available to my colleagues of color. So I'm here tonight to say to my brothers and sisters in Congress and all around our country, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For I had never understood, really understood, what privilege really means.
Holy fucking shit. Now we have Dean Phillips. And Dean Phillips says, oh my God, in that moment I was kind of hoping that the insurrectionists would mistake me for a Republican. But then I realized that wasn't the case for my colleagues of color. So here's this fucking idiot saying, oh, because I'm white, I might get mistaken for a Republican. Insinuating that all fucking Republicans are white. Here we go again with this motherfucking race agenda. And everyone keeps asking me, why do you keep calling the Democratic Party the Nazi party of the future? Because they fucking are. The only difference is instead of focusing on one specific ethnic background leading the charge, the Democrats are using race to segregate white people. So they're going to use a collaboration of ethnic backgrounds to push out white people. If you don't follow their agenda as a white person, you're racist and they're going to single you out. And now you got Dean Phillips fucking apologizing for white privilege. A fucking myth. A fucking myth created to use race against us and cause further division and separation. Holy fucking shit. This is ridiculously fucking retarded. And if you're sitting there going, it's all whitey's fault. If you're white, it's your fault and you're a racist and you're a nationalist and you're a fucking terrorist, you're part of the fucking problem and fuck you. Because as an American, I'm tired of hearing about the color of my fucking skin. Color of skin has nothing to do with anything. Nothing whatsoever. And if you're going to use that as your battle cry, you're a weak bitch. And you deserve to get your fucking teeth knocked out for saying something so fucking stupid and feeding further into the fucking hate and division of our country. That's how I feel. And if you don't like that, oh well. I don't like the fact that you're using fucking race to further an agenda. I don't like the fact that you might be sitting on that couch going, yeah, it's all the white people's fault. The fuck out of here with that shit. Dean Phillips, right here in this clip, is an example of what the left wants. He just did exactly what they want. They want us to kneel down and kiss the fucking ring. Well, I'm sorry. As an American, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't go to church. And I don't get on my knees to pray. So there's no way in hell I'm getting on my knees to kiss the ring of the Democratic Party. You will not take my freedoms. You will not take my rights away. And I know I'm not the only one out there that feels that way. Well, everybody, I'm Jim Artle. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Couchside Rants. If you haven't done so and you're getting value out of this content, please hit that like and share button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified when I have new content up. If you have questions, comments, concerns, or you want to have a debate on my content, feel free to leave that in the comments. But note, if you leave me a comment, and in any way, shape, or form it is deemed aggressive or anything like that, I will reply with an equal amount of aggression. If you want to have a friendly debate, leave your comments and we'll go back and forth and we can have a good conversation. So until next time, thank you for joining me. I'm out of here.